Hey everybody. Hey YouTube family, friends, associates, and garden family. This is Miss V at you again at Hypothetically Speaking Gardener. I am getting you ready to show you the end of July tour in my front and backyard edible garden and oasis. I'm going to show you the garden, let you see, let you visualize, let you see identical what I see. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting ready to do. And I'm not going to make this video long, but I do want you all to see, just in case somebody is growing same thing or first time gardener or new gardener, so you can see how long it takes for things to come awake or come alive, or things that I don't have any shade cloth in my garden, and might need some, but I don't. So you can actually see the damage of the sun, or too much sun does, or stuff that got exact sun beam on it, how it really look. Don't use any pesticides. Everything I do, I use garden scraps and kitchen scraps, but I don't use no dew growth or anything. I do use fish emulsion that I use. I have a fish tank, so I use my own fish poop in the garden, but most definitely bananas, eggshells, coffee grains. I put in the water. When I make tea, I'll put that in my water. And when I say the water, I call it my fertilizer, homemade garden juice. My grandkids call it stinky water, but everything's in here. So banana leaves, anything you could possibly imagine from the banana tree, I put everything in this water. I just come out and I crush the leaves and I put in there. And I think that's a residue of a potato, but it stinks really, really bad. And I come and stir it up. But everything you can possibly imagine is in that water. But before I actually show you the garden, I was actually doing something and I thought about you. And I said, well, who wouldn't in the garden community or a new garden community would want to see what's going on? So I did. So I'm going to be honest, over 20 okras weeks ago. Weeks ago. And only 3 came up. So what made me do this video, these are old okras that I had harvested out of my garden 2024 that I had sitting in the garage for a whole solid year. Here's the rest of it, and the one that I did put in the garden. Oh, these are the seeds for that. But I wanted to show people how Mother Nature had our back every step of the way, no matter what the fruit or vegetable is. We have unlimited, y'all hear me cracking this, seeds. I'm going to hold this phone with one hand, and I'm going to open this up so you all can see. And if it fall, bear with me. But I just need you to see. Look at all these seeds. So when I say plentiful, bountiful, fruitful, and multiply, there is no need for nobody to be lack thereof, or a lack of food or anything of that nature. Let me try to move this bag. But if you could see, and I'm filming, but it is unlimited, and that's just me holding it. Each side of this okra, it got seeds in it, and these are unlimited seeds that Mother Nature put in these fruits and these vegetables. And I'm gonna try to grab a couple in my hand so you can see. That's just came out of the okra from last year. So I'm gonna, while I'm on camera, just poke this so I can show you the garden. And I'm just gonna poke this in the soil. I'll come back and water it. Use my finger. Here's another one. Just gonna lay it right here and poke it. Here's another one. I'm just gonna lay it and poke it. Here's another one. I'm just gonna lay it and poke it. Here's 2. I'm gonna lay it and poke it. Here's the last one I'm doing on camera. I'm gonna lay it and poke it. And I'm gonna come back and water this in. I just need to show you, and these are just some seeds that I cracked open before I filmed this video in this bag. And this is all out of the okra from last year. And I had plenty, but like I said, I thought about you, and I wanted to show you how easy this is. Fruitful multiply. This is what Mother Nature intended, everlasting, no matter what it is. This is a blueberry plant. I believe pink lemonade, blueberry. But they're coming back for the fall. You'll have two harvests. You'll have your spring harvest and you'll have another harvest for fall. But I just wanted to show you how everything looks back here. It's lush. I did my yard yesterday. 2 or 3 days ago, I repotted the pear tree. Walk you over here real quick. I repotted the 2 apple trees, yellow apple and red apple in those pots. These used to be pots in the front yard, had flowers in it, and they did not come back this year, and I did not want them pots to be in my front yard, go to waste. Plum tree, yellow and purple plum, I repotted these in those 2 brown pots, me and grandson yesterday, and did some garden work yesterday and got up some weeds and moved some stuff around, and always come out when the sun go down or early in the morning before the sun, and I water my garden. So I didn't water this morning because I watered last night, and the ground is still wet in the garden. If you see the pots are wet. Adding the soil, I make sure everybody got a good drink, and I went through all the pots and I pulled out all the weeds so they won't have to fight for root space. And I took off the netting that I had for the birds to take my blueberries. But pecan trees doing good, flowers. So yeah, this is what my oasis look like in my suburban home backyard. This is Rosie. Hey Rosie. I done gave them some figs this morning, and 2 each, and they are having a fig time. They love figs. But this is Pepper Alley. It's all kind of variety of peppers over here. I stuck some spearmint. This has been growing for about 4 years over here, Brussels sprouts, so I kind of left that over here. And strawberry mint, I'm going to have to repot. I have 2 of these in the same type of pot. I have to put those in bigger pots. And banana peppers are growing back, and whatever demon that keep killing my squash plants. I had to pull the leaves out this morning. That's what's going on. There's another squash plant back here they messing with. Mine is own business. Look, they do not want that to have no. This is a weed. They do not want me to have no squash back here, but we fighting back. I promise. I'm not gonna let these bugs get me. I'm gonna get the bugs. But this is what it looked like. Elderberry trees been elderberry, but everything is amazing. The chickens have been plentiful 2024 and 2025 since I had them, and don't have to buy eggs. So I thank Mother Nature for all her gifts, the air, the plants to get oxygen, and me, the water to water the plants. So not only they can have water, I can have water and the beautiful grass, and have our picture perfect gardens, these beautiful chickens, so we can have unlimited eggs, and those to endure meat, and so they can endure the meat. But thank you, Mother Nature. So I'm sure everybody's living garden life like me. But new bed. This bed happened. I put it together in February. Throughout from February, I think up to June, I was just planting stuff in here. My new things I planted a couple weeks ago was Black Beauty eggplant and round black eggplant, and that's jalapeno, and I think that's a jalapeno. Basil going to seed, and I'm glad a lot of them have, so I can collect the seeds. It's first year 2025 collecting seeds. Normally they just stay pretty like that, but it's been so hot, everything's been going to seed, even oregano. I harvested oregano seeds yesterday, and moved my 4 of my tomato plants around the garden, different places, and so these are their new home, these 2, and then some more tomato plants here. Can't tell you the variety yet until they start blushing, because I want to make sure I got the right name. for them. And that's another set. But everything is being good. Sugar Apple never woke up yet, but it will. So, and she is gorgeous as usual. Papaya. Got two of her. But I want to show you the front yard garden because when I did my last video 2 weeks ago, I think I just showed you the Bounty for beautiful backyard garden. I didn't show you the front yard garden. And this sunflower, them bees are killing the inside. I'm so amazed of my sunflowers. Every one on my property I started from seed. Here's another one. She's opening up. Discovered my first cucumber minus the bug damage in the garden. And discovered this morning. I think I saw two. That and that. You can see that hanging. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's a squash plant. I think that's some maybe cantaloupe or honeydew melon. I have to look at my tag. And so super duper proud of myself. Moved my cherry tree and repotted her as well in a red pot. That pot came out the front yard. That flower, it was a tropical flower, didn't come back. So I used the pots. I had 3 tropical flowers in these pots and they did not come back, so they became my pots. And get ready to harvest these seeds on fennel. And these are fennel seeds, butterflies, love them. And this one great plant, ladies and gentlemen, that I put in here, it keeps on giving. It did all of that. And I'm gonna have it trellis over, all from that little one plant that I put in this pot. So trust the process. This is a kiwi that I bought online, and I bought this at my local nursery this year. Kiwi, so I have 2. I don't know the varieties, but those are my kiwi. I've been eating on these before I even started the video. I think I told you all these do not make it to the kitchen because they just so that good, and I love them. Tomatillos started to grow back. I got some in the refrigerator. Haven't yet decided or know what recipe to make with it. I want to use it to make concho sauce. But I've been harvesting grapes like crazy. Grapes just graping. If you can see, I've just been eating them. Grapes been graping. I'm smacking, but the grapes are just graping. If you can see, they are living their best grape life. So this is what it looks like. Muscadine grapes will be ready. I say August, September. The Concord grapes are always ready first. Muscadines always last. There's another Concord grape, but they're so good. So the birds like them, the bees like them, everybody like them. The lime over here, 2025. First lime on the property. And the lemons. There's being lemons. I had 3 ponderosas, lemon, and the squirrels just got me for them. You see, they got me here. They got me here. And they got those 2. But that's my one hanging on. I pray. I don't want to cover it up like I did my peaches, because when I covered it up, I noticed it gave it a target. So don't want to cover it up. But my muscadine plant is wrapping around their fig tree. And they cut this tree back real hard. Literally hard. So it wouldn't hang on my property. And it just sent it a signal to grow your butt off. So it has been growing. I have been blessing the chickens with the unlimited fig, because they fall on my ground. You can see if I don't. And the bees just adore it. Pomegranate, she have yet produced a baby for me, but I know she will in her time. Everything is gorgeous. I moved everything around. These pots, I repotted her. She's her first time this year getting in the pot. She's been in her container that I bought her months ago. I just didn't have a pot And when I redid the apple tree, had an empty pot, so I put this in the previous apple tree, and one of her is in the front yard. Beautiful palm tree, so that should be gorgeous. And it looks amazing back here. And I want to walk you to the front yard. We had 18 minutes on the phone. The basil going to seed. I got to come up here and just cut these tips off right here. And the basil, I put green basil all over the place because I love basil and I love the smell of it. My purple yet came big like that yet. And we should have these this week. These are sweet potatoes, purple and orange. So we should have spinach this week using those leaves. This is hanging on. This is a peach. Didn't cover. I noticed the ones that I did cover brought attention to the birds and the bugs. So let's pray I get to enjoy those. And planted 6 variety of flowers here, so I can start them here and transplant them in other places. Also some sunflowers in here, but that's going to be a flower bed once I take the flowers out of the 6 that I don't want there and put them in pots, but the other one's going to remain there. But I want to take you to the front yard so you can see how beautiful July the butterfly. Hey, y'all see that? How beautiful the garden is at the end of July. Thank you for showing everybody your beautiful lush. Oh, absolutely. This is what makes me adore the garden. It's one of my favorite things about gardening is birds and butterflies. It's so amazing. So amazing. Repotted my pomegranate. She was in a smaller pot. Repotted her. And finally, you can see some of the kale coming up and some of the beets coming up. You can see some of the Swiss chard coming up right here. It's been a minute and it's been hot. And I put this stuff there. And it's taking this slow roll, but it's coming up. It's sticking. It's sticking up. I put some purple turnips here, and all of these are just starter spots. That way I can babysit it, and I can transplant in other spots of the garden. This is kale. Haven't came up yet. I forgot what these are. I'm assuming it almost feel like a green, like mustard green, and if it's not, it's like lettuce, because it's kind of thick, and I've never rooted this in my garden, so I have to look at the seeds. But these are gorgeous. I put them in every other hole. This is mustard greens. Again, like I said, these are beautiful. I have to see what these are. And this is supposed to be Brussels sprouts, but they haven't yet popped up. And this from scratch. These are started from seeds. These are my roselles, both of these. Look how pretty they are. And the fascinating thing about it, before the flowers, the leaves are burgundy. This is gorgeous. I noticed the red okra when I see on people's video. They come out, the stems red too, so I think that is so gorgeous. I want to show you the corn patch. This is a new spot for my corn. 2025, I had it somewhere else, and so I've never grown this much corn at one time as a gardener, and it's been hot, and I've been watering it, and the sun been kicking its butt. I gave two, so far 3, 2 today and 1 2 weeks ago to the chickens because I wanted to see how far they were. But these are new corn on the block. I never had this corn before, and you see it's sickles of burgundy. So this is our Indian corn, and so this is my first time to my life having the burgundy purple corn. So I look forward to the exotic colors, and exactly like you see the silk, this is the color of the corn. Going to be all these colors, so you can get a good feel. Look at it there. So I am adoring this. And more basil. I'll get it. I'm going to seed. I'm cut this back. This was cabbage, but I like it when it spirals out. I just got to come and maintenance it because it give me baby cabbages, so I do like that. And then over here, it's some yellow corn, and I interplanted the burgundy in the middle of it. So, but on the outside is yellow. So I do adore that. Of course, the blueberry is hot, so I'll come back. But that's my corn patch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to take you over here. One of my favorite spots. So I changed this spot in my yard probably 4 times since I have this, and I like it at this spot. Gotta come and do my edging today because I did the backyard yesterday. But these are green beans. 3 different varieties of green beans, from bush beans to, I think, Korean beans. These are roses, red, and I'm going to keep it maintenance. Just wanted something color pop. And different versions of milling here. I cannot wait to show you. I put it here, and I look forward to it. I also took 2 or 3 out of this pot, and I put them in the backyard. So I wanted to see what part in my yard is very successful at, and what it looked like. This is my pepper patch. I decided to do peppers every other block, and it's gorgeous in the yard. And you see all these flowers. Each one of these flowers gonna represent a pepper on this, and so you can just see them busting all the peppers. So super duper duper excited. These look like Tabasco peppers I've been picking. More peppers that you can see over here. All kind of varieties. These are all peppers. I'll stand back so you can see. This look like these are bell peppers. I don't know if these are the orange or the green, but I picked 2 yesterday over here because they had like a brown on the tip. Don't ask me why. And I believe it's a jalapeno pepper. Here's one right here, if you could see. And again, I did bell pepper because I don't know if this is orange or red, but I know that's green. So we'll see. And if it ain't green, I'll switch to top tags because one of these are orange and one of these are green. So that's my pepper alley. More peppers over here. Don't know what brand this is. Oh, cayenne, because I remember picking one. So this is cayenne pepper. And got your marigold and more peppers. Got my green beans, peppers. I believe these 2 are banana peppers. To be exact, I picked one this morning. Wish you could have saw. But that's banana pepper. And more peppers. I did this purple kale. It's not ready yet. Seeds haven't popped up, or maybe those little ones are. These are large kale. These are my Swiss chard. And I'm going to do all the transplanting once I get big enough to transplant dinosaur kale and bok choy. I look forward to garden life. This is a fig. The bugs I had 3 of them, but the bugs and birds ate off of it. So I just want to give you the look when I pull up to the house or walk out the door. This is a beautiful sight for me and to me. Another fig. These are Chicago Hardy blueberries that I got. So many blueberries off of both of these. Don't matter what size your pot is, but the bigger the pot, the bigger the blueberry. But I got so many blueberries. There's another blueberry that I took out of the yard. That was in the yard for 3 years. In 2025, her new home is this pot. I did transplant some watermelon up here because all the watermelon in the back 2025 that I had in the back that I started that I grew from seed 2025, the roly-polies took me out. And so I bought this at the nursery. I got one in the backyard and one here, and at the orange box store. And this will be watermelon growing through back here. My rosemary is living her life. This is rue, a herb. I harvest her real back. This is stevia. It's a baby stevia over there by the amaranth. And I do adore. Thought I saw purple basil. I do. I see it. Only one on the property that came up. Everything that I did from seed yet came up. Don't ask me why. And purple basil. which is one of my favorite basils. She's there. And a bed full of ginger and turmeric. Now, if I tell you, if you can smell this, oh my goodness, you will lose your mind. Bigger leaves are turmeric, skinny leaves are ginger. And roses that I moved from other side of my yard over here. Here's the other palm tree that I was telling you all about. And I'm gonna come and put some dirt underneath these cabbages so I can sit up like this. But this is a red cabbage plant, basil, turmeric, elephant ears. Yeah, I love my garden, and it loves me back. So this is what it looks like in the front yard. That's the peach tree. Didn't water the trees yesterday in the garden, but I will today. But I did water the garden beds and the corn patch and everything else behind me and the herbs. Started her, again, proud baby. Started her from a stem that I took from somebody's plant. And she is showing her butt off 2025 because she was just a stem. Peach tree. Bought this at the same time. I bought this tree. Same day, same time, planted at the same time. And she's been shy. And this baby's showing her butt off. And hotness. So it's been hot. So if you don't pick your blackberries and raspberries on time, guess what the sun will do? It'll fry it almost like grapes. Fry. Now the bugs are coming, but the sun will kick its butt. You don't come and harvest. Look what the sun will do. Because it'd be too hot. Look. There's a good one. Let me see. See how hot that is? And everything fried? That's what happens when it's so hot. But that's what it started out. Started out look like this. Then it'd be nice and pretty. Here's a gorgeous one I think I could pick on camera in front of you. Look. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Mother Nature. Free. Can you been completely free? Didn't have to pay for this at all. Look. And you could tell it's getting hot because it's ready to dry out. I picked a lot yesterday. I have to come back today and get my pick on. But super duper hot. This is a raspberry. Super duper hot. Here's another one. There's a raspberry. Quick snack. Stop and eat. Normally I would rinse it off, but there's times I ain't gonna lie. The country girl in me, I just start eating it, wipe it off, or analyze it and throw it in my mouth. This is a blueberry. Another blueberry. One of these a lemonade berry. And then I transplanted that, took it from, it was in between that and brought that over here. And so that's a blueberry. It's probably the pink lemonade. These are the roses. And 2025, I did this, ladies and gentlemen. This wasn't like that. I did this year. Put these elephant ears right here in the yard. And I love these. I love my shade. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, and gorgeous. But this is what it looked like. If you don't harvest on time, you're going to get amazing hot plants. Hot plants. Super duper hot plants. There's another snack. Hot plants. Here's another one. Uh-oh. This cherry tree from scratch. Started this seed. Given by my mom. She was eating it when I went to go visit Oklahoma 3-4 years ago. And we got our strawberries over there. Some herbs. One of my favorite plants again. And we got the backyard over here. Like I said, It's be so hot. If you don't get it, the sun would absolutely get it for you. Here's some good ones over here. Fell right in my hand. Here's another good one. Really quick. Fell in my hand. Look at this. Look at this. You can't beat it. Absolutely amazing. Oh, this is my strawberry patch back there. See, it's hot. Look how hot it is. So hot, and it got wet. Look, something been eating on it. Let me drop it. Feed it back to nature. Because the outside of the strawberries, ladies and gentlemen, those are the seeds. So we're gonna put that, drop that off. So I can get me a new strawberry. But these are my strawberry plants that I transplanted. One fell off right there. Beautiful blueberry. Again, you see the strawberries. And you got some mints. And, this is what I get to enjoy. Everything is hot. Look at this. You don't come and pick it. Look at it. Mother Nature will fry it. Sun. We've been having some hot sun. But here is a beautiful one. I'm getting ready to eat this. It's just sitting, waiting on me. Oh, wait on me. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Here is another one. Let's damage some and throw it to the ground. Let's check this one out. Let's see one right here. Let's see. But yeah, if you don't eat it, you just know Mother Nature gonna enjoy it herself. But this is backyard garden life, and this is what it look over here on the side of the house. So when I prayed for an oasis, I literally got that and some. Look at that. Completely gorgeous. Completely gorgeous. So even though the sun be sunning, you can always come back and trim. Anything you see is brown because it's at it. Always come back and trim it. But this is garden life. I get to enjoy this rosemary fried. This plant provides a lot of shade. And that's what it looked like in a front yard garden. So I want to send you all out with hugs and love. Put a seed in the ground, get a plant, grow something. Do not use the term of I am busy or it's too hot. When I say free, unlimited spearmint and peppermint in both of these pots. Free. Just keep on giving. Unlimited garlic and turmeric. Just free. And each plant produces seeds. Each plant, I don't care. Each plant, all the fruits got seed in, but each plant produces seeds. So you can get the next year harvest with that. Once these dry out, like this, and they crumble, you put them in a Ziploc bag like me once they nice and hard, and you let it sit. Just let it sit. Don't mess it on a plate or one of those silver things that when you barbecue, let it sit in the garage. But put it in a Ziploc bag, sprinkle them back in the ground, new plant come up, and these started from seed, from these from last year that dried up. These also great teas, healing agents, so look into them. Marigold, but they're not just beauty for a bug repeller, but great teas and great healing agents. So that is what my front yard garden looks like. Thank you all for joining me on this video to go on this walk with me, so you can check out with me what the garden looks like, and I can show you my garden process. And you can see that I'm actually growing. I'm not putting my mouth on it. I'm actually putting my labor, my hand, my endurance, and my strength. I'm not making this up. I'm a gardener. We all really are gardeners. We actually really are doing it. And this looks like it's going to be my first one. Look. Yep, I'm getting ready to get a roselle. I think that's my first baby. Pomegranates, when they come, they just as burgundy. I cannot wait. So, comfrey, if he's watching this video, gave this to me in Georgia. Love, love, love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bless me with that comfrey by mail. I really appreciate it. And that is my garden. Those my herbs. Those my elephant ears. This is my oasis. This is thank you for walking with me and joining this garden tour with me. Oh, my daughter said, "Mommy, all you need is a big screen." She said, "A projected TV." I said, "At nighttime, because there's lights everywhere." She said, "Oh, Mom, it's so pretty. All we need is a projected TV." But it's cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness. 99.9 of these pots got lights in it and dirt. And those that's in dirt. And so at nighttime, everything lights up. The solar lights. So not even in the daytime. Mother Nature keep on giving. She give me glow at nighttime. So I do want you all to take a leap of faith. Don't make an excuse. I'm sweating while showing this video. And something I wanted to show you. Let me add this to the video. By me turning around, it actually put my eyes on it. I'm going to show you this really quick. Let me show you this. So I bought this at the big box store. The blue and white one. Where we get our groceries and you get your oil change and you buy different household supplies at. See the fly, dead fly. And I set it on the porch. I ain't never saw this in my entire life. It's hot, so it's hot. But I stuck it in water today because I want to see the process. And when I set it out here, it just started growing. I didn't even put it in the dirt. Look at it. You see the corn? And I was kind of messed up because they had it on sale 5 for $1. And I bought $10 worth. But this started growing like this out the corn. I'm like, what the hell? So if someone could leave in the comments, if you sit corn outside and it grows like this without being in dirt, give me heads up, because it kind of freaked me out. Because I'm like, is the chemicals on this or is this stuff real? Why would you sit it in the sun and it start growing? And I just never saw that without depositing it in dirt. And so I left it here. So when I do a video, put your corn on your back porch and see if you have the one out your garden. If it doesn't, go get you some at the blue box store, wherever you are around the country, and put it on the back porch. And one of the squirrels ate one because it was 4, actually 2. It was 4, and then they left the other 2. But see, will this happen to you? I didn't think this was natural, and if it is, OMG. Because I never in my entire life saw, without being in dirt, corn just rooting sitting on the porch. And like I said, I added the water because it's been blazing hot. But when I had it, it had a moisture in it from being in the house. So just want to show you that. So I know not to buy this corn at the blue box store no more, because I was waiting on my corn to be developed. And I was craving corn. I said, let me go get some corn. They got it on sale, 5 for $1, and it's fresh. If that's not natural, I'm not buying that no more. But I set it outside, and that's what happened. So please try. Leave in my comments once you experiment and share. Please share. I want to know, because I will not ever buy fresh corn from them. I mean, we talking about the fresh corn was 5 for $1 in the vegetable. You pull the sulk and you pull it back. That's where I got this corn at. Not in the freezer. Got it from the fresh. And I decided I was going to give it to the chickens, and I left it on the porch a couple of days. And the chickens, before I can give it to them, it started growing the next day. And I've got a fly on it. And so I just want to see. And the fly walked away. So you got to see that. I had no idea that was going to be shown. And so let me know if that happens to you, because I would not buy that anymore. Yeah, this is Miss V Garden. I'm at Hypothetically Speaking Gardener. I am in North Georgia. Um, Growing in my backyard, in my front yard. I'm growing with you, growing with my garden family, growing with my YouTube family, and Instagram and Facebook gardeners. We're growing together, and we're sharing and caring and encouraging others that's not. We're asking you all to, because this is free. This is free herbs. This is free tea. This is free brassicas, leafy greens. This is free stuff that you can juice, vegetables and fruits you can juice in your juices. This is unlimited grapes I was showing you over there. Unlimited figs. That fig tree is so big. My neighbor's fig tree. I had to buy me 3 so I can have. But it keeps on giving. I learned 2025 I would not be covering up none of my peaches again, because those that I did cover up, it draw the tits into the bugs. And you see I left one on here, and it just root rot the peach. So I gotta come and get the other ones that's on here. See? So yeah, do not, at least me, don't cover up your peaches. If it's meant to get got by the birds and the squirrels or the bugs, it's meant to get got. But I'll send you all off with hugs and love from Miss V Gardening to your garden. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful end of July, wherever you are around the world. Take a leap of faith. Wherever you put your mind into, whatever you desire, whatever you're praying about, or whatever you're manifesting, I pray in the name of the Most High that becomes your reality. But I need you to believe and receive. Just like I believed that I was going to have a bountiful garden, and you believe that you was going to get that new job, new car, or get that new home, a husband, a new wife, or get a new landmark, or a new car. I want you to take a leap of faith and believe in yourself like that. You can do everything you put your mind to. Just manifest and believe, and keep on believing. You set your mind, your heart, it'll come. So send you all off to love and hugs. This is Miss V, Hypothetically Speaking Gardener. Let's get our grow on 2025, the end of July 2005, July the 28th. My backyard and front yard garden. Thank you for walking with me in this journey and allowing me to show you what I got going on. That thing scared the mess out of me. That comb in my backyard garden. So have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday, where it is in my neck of the woods in Georgia. Happy Monday. Have a phenomenal day, everybody.